What's going on? Welcome to yet another episode. So this time I took the K3 Mark III and the DFA 150-450 DC-AW big lens. Big lens. Big lens. Big lens! And I actually took that to a local spot where I normally go. There's a lot of gulls, generally speaking. There are some other birds as well. For example, there's a kingfisher that's usually there. I didn't see it this time, unfortunately, but it's usually there. With that said, I went specifically to try shooting Z-axis shots in regards to birds just going straight to the camera. Now, as you know, I'm not a massive burst shooter, so I don't sit there and just hold it down for 30 exposures, 36, whatever it is. I just burst a few a little bit, and that's basically what I did. But it will give you a very good idea as to the capability of the camera being able to track a bird coming directly towards the camera. And I made sure that there was a background in the scene as well, so is that separation actually there? Does it actually pick up on the bird and hold it? And that's pretty much all I did. Very, very simple, quick, to the point. Let's just show the images.
Okay, so here we have the first image. Now, this image, I had actually done this on purpose. I just wanted to illustrate how terrible the lighting actually was in regards to what I was shooting. They're not black and white, they're actually color. It was that gray. And this, I was just doing some panning practice because I was just having a pretty off day in regards to this. So I figured the Z-axis element would actually be better because I don't have to actually pan. But I still wanted to test this out, and as you can see, it actually did a very, very good job. The gull is pretty sharp, especially in dismal lighting. It's absolutely terrible. And as it was flying by, I just fired away, one after another. And it's pretty evident that the K3 Mark III can track a moving subject, no problem. Now, here is where I started doing the Z-axis. So as you can see, there are trees and whatnot in the background. They are pretty blurred. There is a fair bit of distance between the gull and the background with the trees and everything. However, the autofocus could still get confused. So the technique I used was basically quickly remove my thumb from the autofocus button and then quickly press the focus button again. I was using AFC with select small. So the small square grid, the same amount that zone autofocus would actually use. No, there's no subject recognition on this one, but I like the fact that I can have it start off with the centermost autofocus point and track from there, which really did help a lot. Now, I did have to do a lot of what I call autofocus pumping. Removing your thumb, putting your thumb back on. I was using back button focus, so thumb on, thumb off, thumb on, just to reacquire that center point. But once it reacquired the center point, if it did happen to lose it, you could just fire away, and these were the actual results. Now, these are actually cropped in. The gull was pretty far away. The image that I showed at the beginning where you could see the trees where I'm talking and then the little image showed up on the right side of the screen, that was actually done with, that's the actual scene as it actually happened. And here's a shot of the back of my screen just to show the exact settings that I have for my custom user mode, which I have set to U1. It's my action/birding photography setup. So if you want to mimic whatever I'm using, then, that's up to you. Everyone's different. Some people's techniques cater to other settings in the camera better than other people. This is just what I found works for myself. So I just wanted to do this video just to show that the Z-axis tracking on the K3 Mark III is worlds better than what we're used to from the previous generation of Pentax cameras. And that's going to be it for this video. If you like the video, leave a like. If you have not already, please do subscribe. Always helps out. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And if you want to support the channel, that info is in the description. And there's going to be a big, big announcement coming very, very soon. Anyway, that's it. You'll catch me on the next video. I'm out.